can make a case that there isn't enough grounds for SBEV stock to retest the highs of around 2.75 it printed yesterday, the 14th of April 2025, up as you can see around 44% in this regular session of today, the 15th. There isn't enough. I mean, you can make the case that there isn't enough reason for it to test those highs, let alone 3.24 intraday high it printed in this session, or rather in the pre-market session of today. But if you have a look at it, if you have a look at its moving averages, if you because I mean this is because we have really ambitious projections of around 3.29, slightly below that intraday high of 3.34, and then 4.14, also looking ambitious as well. But these are this as of the 14th of March, it was trading at such levels. It was coming down from those levels. I mean, it has been perpetually. Then it was plunging. I would say, was, if you like, plunging all the way from the beginning of this year up to maybe end of March. It was perpetually plunging at various times. Indeed, also trying to break through the resistance from its from its 21 period moving average. So, but if you have a look here, you find out that as of, I mean, if we have that projection of 4.15 at the projection of 4.15, we have a projection of 4.14. But if you look now, where my cursor is now, well, this is where 4.15 is. So 4.14 is just slightly below that. If you also look towards the right, I'm going to point out where I'm talking about, what I'm referring to. You find out that the moving averages, all of them, the 10, 21, 40, and the 200 period moving averages all have values that are higher than 4.15. So if you just go by that alone, you may find out that you may obtain the probability of the price, retesting 4.15, 4.14 is most certainly higher than 50%, even higher than 50%, maybe approaching, yeah, okay, let's just put it higher than 50%, So uh, personally, I would say that maybe that may not be enough. Maybe that'll be enough. But statistically, yeah, there seems to be a reason. There seems to be some grounds for justification, of justifying that such highs can be retested. But just be real careful about that. Just be really careful about that. So as things stand right now on this chart, we have there isn't really any upper projection here. There isn't any upper projection, just 2.1, just slightly above where it is. But the extrapolation of its 10 and 21 period moving averages is indicating that we're going to see strength pick up till Monday the 21st. And then on its 10 period moving average, we have a retracement. We'll have a retracement, Momentum seems to be indicating, yes, that we will there will be acceleration in momentum, but it may cool off. It may cool off by the time it would have reached the peak as of maybe Thursday the 20, which yeah, Thursday, in a couple of days from there, 2 days from today, the 15th. But this is let's see now. Let's see if it's what is being indicated on the daily chart based on its 10. Okay, yeah, the extrapolations here is it's a mix of things. The 21 day moving average is projecting weakness, but it's indicating that it may just stabilize. But the 40, the 10 day moving average is equally doing the same, but just with a slight bias to the upside. So it's a mix of things. It's a low float stock. We have this projection of 4.14, before that 3.29. The as I just pointed out earlier on, the probability of 4.14 printing is there. Look, statistically will be is higher than 50%, but don't bank on that. Don't bank on that. So negative upper projections we have here, we have 2.48, 2.29, 2.92, let's see, 2.92, Okay, here we still have we still have higher projections. This is where the moving averages are. This is where I'm looking at. So you can see here 2 point. If we have to bring it over here and look at the we're picking up the moving average by leaving a cursor on the the previous price where the price curve, the price chart, the price price curve, if you like, you know. So we have higher projects, higher moving averages. So if you add that in your computation, you get stronger, you get higher probabilities. You get probabilities that are indicating that there's a good chance that you will retest. That's because when it was plunging down, it left higher moving averages, for some reason, So this is the case all the way towards here, 3.13, and all the way towards our projection of 4.15, So there's no guarantee that this will work at all. There's no guarantee at all, So it remains the place. It remains the case up till here, up to here. It remains the case up till 5.01, higher moving averages. But let's see now. Yeah, for some reason it just keeps on remaining. It just remains the case. Remains the case here. Apart from here, okay, here begins to change. Here begins to change from around 5.7, from around 5.9. Things begin to change. Yeah, so it's a complicated case. Just be really careful. It's a low float stock. Pumps and dumps will probably maybe behind what we are looking at right now. We don't exactly know of any news behind this strength that it's called showing. It's actually given up much of the gains it ran up, given that it printed this intraday high of 3.24. So just know what you're doing. This is not an investment. SBEV is not an investment. It's probably, if anything, it's just a trade. So, but you have to know what you're doing to really get involved. And I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.